Last session, the avant-garde made their way to the town of Draken. There, they meant to find an ally, Adriel Centric, who seems to be the wielder of the Spire of Dragons, a vestige of power owned by the dragonborn sorcerer Palar Agen some 700 years ago. Somehow, it made its way to him, and has been here for a very long time. You all arrived within the city and made your way towards the Wasted Workshop, the bar slash laboratory of Adriel. As you got close, you began to notice sounds of violence. Moving quickly, you discovered that the Wasted Workshop was under attack. Demons seemed to have engulfed the halls, and you all joined the fight, saving Joseph and Sigrid, the two Terra guards who were about to lose their lives to the demons who were assaulting this place. You then noticed screams from down below, somewhere within the defended halls of Adriel Centric. There, you saw strange demon fly out of the hole, waiting to just flee with its life. You were able to take it down, kill it, and discover that it had the Spire of Dragons in its stomach. But continuing downward, Gamesh saw a familiar demon who, upon being noticed, immediately swallowed the Book of Chaos, King's Corruption, seemingly one of the things they came to this place for. Seeing this, Gamesh went into action and blocked its exit as it attempted to teleport past Gamesh and flee with its life and its prize. However, it was unable to flee due to a stone wall blocking its pathway, and you were able to finish the demon before it did too much damage. Adriel Centric and Cassell, both wizards who occupied this small magic shop, survived the fight, as well as their two protectors. In the moments afterwards, you all made a deal. You were given both the Spire of Dragons and the Book of King's Corruption as they went to find their own way, to find safer passage, now that their place of work had been discovered and destroyed. You all now find yourselves within the Scales Tavern in the city of Draken. You wait an extra hour as you all get a hefty sleep, especially Gamesh, who returns and shows up an hour after the rest of you have woken at this point. You all now meet in this tavern and begin tonight's session. What do you wish to do?
As Gamesh comes out, he'll come out and like kind of do like a stretch, like, oh, sorry, I'm late. Oh, that demon took out more of me than I thought it did. All right. So, what's next? So... Alright, this Cabal's ruin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Faraday wants to hold off on that one.
Ideally, yes.
Kiss of the Changebringer. More vampires, of course. Blade of the Dawnwater. heading back to Cindy's old, to my baby's old stomping grounds. Nice last stand. Where's the nice last stand again?
The Red Fort, which
That was in
is
Dawn Willow?
no, it's down here.
Oh, that's Red Fort? Okay.
Yep.
Then the Blades of the Macaw. Well, going off a distance, the Blades seem to be the closest. Would also be guarded by Dawn Tomb.
Nothing we haven't dealt with before.
Yep. Hey, Seer.
Yes?
Do you think you could, send a message to... Scroll, so many notes.
This is your cross to bear.
Yeah. Do you think you could send a message to Nadia?
Sure. What do you want to say?
Just inform her that, one of the vestiges was sought after by demons. And seeing, if anything similar happened at the Red Fort.
And I will pass sending and ask and tell Nadia, demons just came for one of the vestiges and ask if something similar has happened. Word for word, what Gamesh said, really.
There is a long pause. So much so that you begin to think that there is no message returning for you as you wait about a minute.
You're muted, Graham. In case you don't know.
Oh, I did not know. I forgot. There is a long pause. So much so that for a moment you begin to believe you won't even get a message back. But eventually, a voice creeps through. I've gotten no word of demons, but they're sending my son off. He's to lead an expeditionary force against this new incursion.
Oh shit, that's not good.
I'll repeat this. Yeah,
Yeah.
her son's probably gonna, die.
Yeah, he's not ready for this. He wasn't even ready for the drow. He's not gonna be ready for these elementals.
Ooh, they're gonna burn him alive.
Ah, shit. And if they kill him while he has the vestige, that one's almost as good as gone.
God. Okay.
Alright, okay. And honestly, I don't think he's going to give that one up very easily to us anyway. I think it'll hurt his pride.
Yeah.
Alright,
So,
so in terms of pressing matters, that one might be up there on the list. That's the one that can actually be lost if we don't get to it now.
Yeah, I agree. We should go over that one first.
Any other opinions? I'd love to hear them.
Sounds good to me.
All right. I don't want to use her spell slots while she's not here, but Cindy using Windwalk would obviously be the next course of action. Uh, da, 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 da. Let me see what does. Close that, close that. This has a bunch of... Okay. So realistically, now we have to wait for Cindy. Now we actually have to wait for Cindy.
I would say most likely they are going to use that spell slot.
Most likely.
Yeah. You all have been using it a lot. It's going to happen. So Senti will use that spell, and you all turn into misty forms. So you all are heading south then.
Yes, towards the Red Fort.
Okay. You exit the Scales Tavern, noting that Adriel and his crew most likely left hours before you. Crack of dawn, they made their way out of the city of Draken to get to their destination as quickly as possible. You all go outside, find a nice alleyway, and begin to shift into your misty forms. Taking off into the sky, you begin a flight over a majority of the kingdom. It is not very long of a flight. The view is spectacular, however. For Gamesh, you recognize the places you fly over as you fly over the Lake of Rael, with the small village clinging to its shoreline. You soon find yourselves over forests and mountains, and you begin to see a beautiful, secluded valley begin to open into your view. The rivers and glacial water that flows into this small valley creates incredibly rich farmland. Small, yet green and green and green, as far as you can see. At the tip of the mountains, you do fly past an interesting sight, a large gray stone fortress built at the very peak of the mountains. You believe, most of you at least, that this is most likely Greywatch, the sorcerer academy of the kingdom, to train and ensure that sorcerers have all of the resources they need to not kill those around them, specifically wild magic sorcerers. And as you pass by Greywatch and head over the mountain ways, you look downwards and see a beautiful city site. The city of Redfort is built on an engulfing plateau that rises from the fertile valley around it. The city itself is built into different layers upon this plateau as it stretches and is built upwards to a second layer, and then finally a third, as there is a massive circular fortress at the very top of the Red Fort. You all begin to descend to the ground. Turning from your misty forms. You've been in many different cities in this kingdom. This city is the most alien to all of you. the closest individuals who would find a resemblance in this city is honestly Gamesh and Belric. As the number of orcs and half-orcs here in this city is way more than the amount of humans or any other humanoid peoples. The city streets have maybe 1 or 2 humans, 5 or 6 half-orcs or orcs, and about 40 to 50 tieflings and dragonborn in this small area of the city. This is the Redford, the city gifted to tieflings and dragonborn. It is their home. The structures that you pass by as you've landed in this city, each one is of a different make and architectural style. You can almost... It's hard to judge which home is which, but each one is vastly different. Certain abodes seem regimented, almost militaristic, simple, plain, functional. Others are beautiful and gaudy. They showcase a personality and give a building which normally would not have a personality, it gives it a personality. Each building is individual and separate from each other. It is a very interesting display walking through this space. And there are a few abodes that seem to bend the norm and mix them between both of those. The Redford is certainly a city that you have never seen before. Is there anywhere specific you would like to go within the Red Fort?
Specific. I guess given the situation, I guess we're looking to meet the council. Because they have masters of the council. Yes, I think that's what we would aim to do.
Okay. Go ahead. I want someone to roll me an investigation check.
Hey, see here.
I would love to do that for everyone. I'm only good at a few things, and investigation is one of them.
I would like to say you're good at more than just a few things.
I'm good at like 4 skills.
Yeah, then torture magic.
And then torture magic. What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Don't use it on me.
17.
Okay.
And that was a 2.
Yeah.
Jeez. Brains.
I think so fast, you guys.
Think so fast. She's already walking. I didn't even tell her where we're going yet.
Yeah. I have an instinct for these things, don't you know?
Exactly. She's always subtly reading the mind. Just barely, but just enough.
Yeah, I do have detect thoughts.
Okay.
Y'all don't know.
Asking around, you are led to the center of the city of Redfort. Heading up to the third most layer of the city, you find that large, almost circular building. These large, almost like taloned dragon spikes seem to adorn the left and right side of it, whereas the front and back of it seem to curl up. Instead of dragon spikes, you see almost curved blades seem to meet up, showing a distinct mix of 2 different styles, draconic and almost warrior-esque. You see many guards are currently here within the city. A mix of Dragonborn and Tieflings. You can see they wear what looks to be... It's similar to scaled armor, however the scales have been made to look like small bricks of a tower. As they seem to have these like almost red fortress scales up their entire body, as they look like marching towers themselves, miniature red fortresses as guards. You can see a contingent of about 16 or 17 currently patrol this front area as you begin to make your way towards the central citadel of Red Fort. Let me just check something first. Okay. You can see as you begin walking up, two of them step forward. Both of these seem to be tieflings, much shorter than their dragonborn compatriots. You can see blue skin on one, purple skin on the other. You can see the blue one seems to have fairly normal human eyes, whereas the purple one has these violet, almost pupilless eyes as they step forward. Both lower their spears ever so slightly. Halt. Identify yourselves, please.
Avant-garde.
Are we supposed to know who that is?
To be absolutely honest, I'm surprised you don't. But
I mean, I guess not necessarily. You've never been here before.
yeah, that is very true.
What is your business?
We seek counsel with Nadia.
Nadia who?
Reeks.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I help with that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you've been helping him out. You've been helping.
Okay, let me save changes, open up persuasion at advantage 20.
They seem to look at each other. You see, they motion a few fingers, and you can see two Dragonborn start stepping over. You can see a copper and what looks to be a blue. Inform Miss Ranks that she has guests known as the Avant-Garde who are looking to see her.
Right, it's not Reeks. Okay, sorry.
You're good. I've done it as well.
That's why we had to make the persuasion check.
That's why.
Yeah.
Thinking their name.
They
right.
nod their heads and begin to step back and go inside the building. You wait a long time. About 10 minutes or so goes by, these two guards never taking their eyes off of you. But eventually, you can see the two Dragonborn come out with another individual. You can see a tall, red Dragonborn. You can see they wear a mix of what looks to be plate mail, but also like wizard robes, almost. You can see strange bits of magic seem to be festering at their wrists, almost, as if they're teeming and brimming with draconic energy. They step forward between the two tieflings in front of you. Hal, I've been told you are the Avant-Garde.
We are.
You've been allowed to enter. Please follow me. You see, they turn with a dignity and a bravery. As this individual seems very... They definitely think highly of themselves. As they begin taking you through, you can see the contingent of guard kind of backs away. But as you get closer and closer to the actual fortress, you note that this individual left their guards at the door, and soon, once entering, you have a foray of about 30 armed guards following you into the building. You are being highly watched, and it seems every one of them is just eyeing you up as potential threats. Silently, he leads you through the very beautiful, if maze-like, facility. And eventually, you open up into a massive chamber, most likely the center of this area. You can see a full circular space is almost divoted in like an amphitheater, where individuals could stand before what looks to be a massive set of tables split in half, with a seat in the center and then seats on either side. It seems that this is most likely the council chambers. Currently, almost hovering about 10 feet behind the centerpiece of the council is a familiar floating shield. Just seems to be hovering in space. You can see currently sat on the left side of the room, talking with two other tieflings that seem to be surrounding her. You see Nadia Reichs, quietly speaking to them. She notes the individual's entrance, and as he reaches the center of the room, dead center, he stops, gives a deep bow. Lady Reichs, I've brought the avant-garde, as you requested. Thank you, Archduke. You may leave us. He looks towards his guards. Are you sure? Madam, I'm very sure. Now go. Takes a step back, bows again, turns quickly and walks off. You see the two other tieflings that were next to her begin to pack up their things. It seems they're most likely other council members. They pick up what looks to be scribblings and note sheets from different chairs around her side, and then they begin to walk off. She smiles as the chamber empties fully. I didn't expect to be seeing all of you so soon.
Sadly, time's of the essence.
What can I do for you?
I look up at the shield. We're currently on a quest to collect the vestiges.
Can I ask why?
Well, oh, go ahead. Perfect. There you go.
To, see, there's this ancient fire elemental named Gerishtal that's come back after 700 years.
I
And
am
we
well
need
aware
to-
at this point.
Yeah, we need to kill it before it kills us.
And you need our shield.
We were told-
Preferably, yes.
We were told to collect all the vestiges to even have a chance.
You come at a trying time.
I understand.
The, So she kind of looks up towards the shield, currently floating. For her, maybe 15 feet away. Garishtal's armies have poured out of the Moonlit Pass. Thus far, they've ignored our little veil, but who knows for how long. It seems they're heading straight for Bordor. We are reinforcing our outer edges, abandoning the farmlands past our lake, and setting up defensive lines across our borders. If I could give you the shield, I would. But it is not my place, sadly. The council will need to hear word of this, and I don't think they will go for it. My son's got it in his head that he can be of some use, of service. They're to send him into the mountains itself. We've had reports of small groups of these creatures hiding out. They're to attack them, capture them if they can, and interrogate them on their full plans for our city.
I hate to say this after what I've said at the party about him getting a chance to prove himself. But this isn't the time to do it. He's not going to be ready. Not for this.
I know. But I cannot convince him anymore. Everything that's happening must go through the will of the council before we fully move on it. And they have deemed this a worthy use of resources. He won't be alone, as they've told me many times. Some of our most talented professionals are going with him, keeping him safe and trying to make sure this gets done right. If you can convince them, then I would surely give you the shield. But I doubt it's going to happen. Not till something goes wrong will the council actually act in accordance with what should be done.
I can't say I don't understand. This is a very valuable asset for anyone that has it within its possession. But it must be used right to be effective.
She nods her head.
When's the soonest that you think the council can be gathered?
I can most likely get them gathered in an hour. If that really is your will.
Have to at least try. We only got one shot at this. Also, get your grunts on here too.
I'm sure he'll be here.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll have to wait then.
In the meantime,
Yes.
can I ask Nadia about the council members?
Yes, you can.
Try to get an idea of what they might be persuaded by.
Good question. Our master manipulator.
We need this fucking shield, guys.
Damn right.
Yeah, you're just lucky you're lucky you got here before he left.
I know.
Windwalk, man.
I'm so glad that I thought to send that message, cause
Yeah. It could have gone really badly.
Yeah, that shield could be gone. The enemy could have it. They could use it against us. That'd have been bad. Her grandson would have died. You know.
I hate to say it, but the vestiges really are in our best off in our hands because we know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, it's just like while I'm
We
sure he
have
has.
the experience.
Yeah, he has heart, but heart isn't going to get the job
Listen.
done.
He's got a lot of determination, but we've killed multiple dragons and vampires and
Exactly.
demons.
Like you got Moxie Kid, but look.
We were involved in the coming of Haster, right? Like,
Yeah, we've stopped.
this is not our first rodeo
We've
with all
technically-
out destruction.
We've technically been in one war. Technically, we've discovered ancient ruins from fallen sky cities, numerous vampires, numerous dragons, numerous demons. You know, we just, you know, we got things under our belt that that you just don't have.
Yeah, it's nothing personal. It's you, not us.
Yeah, it's you, not us. It's you, not. I love that. It's you, not us. You know.
So I'm gonna try to figure out about these council members to see in this hour to see what they might,
Be persuaded by and stuff.
yeah, what they might respect, what their motivations are.
I mean, we could always just.
Hello, Cinti. You cast Windwalk.
Yes, she
welcome.
did.
Yes.
Now, I hope you have a plane shift prepared because we're about to steal.
Don't worry, I have mass suggestion. As long as the council's at more than 12 people, we're good.
Oh, jeez, they're gonna hate us.
It's fine.
Yeah, as long as we save them.
Yeah, we'll just let my baddie in. Just steal the shield.
Listen, if I use my 8th level spell slot, it lasts for 30 days.
Exactly. You don't have the ability to cast. Oh yeah, Windwalk is what, 6th level, 7th level? Oh, without. Oh, I have the materials. Don't worry, I have those. We just might have to go somewhere dangerous, and then teleport right out immediately. Go to the abyss. See some demons. Oh, those are nice. Let's go. Okay. So, one of Gamesh's plans. So, now I say Gamesh's plan. One of my plans is I could challenge the grandson to one-on-one combat, or have one of us do it. Have Faraday do it. Just thrash him. See, he's not ready.
Oh, I had the exact same idea.
It's like just show him that, like, yo, like we haven't even given you our full power yet,
Yeah, one of us should fight him one-on-one.
and just trounce him. Just
It should not be Seer because I will get him to low health and then I will use Disintegrate.
oh yeah. See, we don't need him to gone. We just
Yeah.
need him on one knee is enough.
I do not think Seer is in a position to hold back yet.
No. You fool! This is not even my final form.
We could literally kill you.
Yeah. I look. For all we know, he could be pretty good.
He could be,
I give him
could
benefit of
be.
the doubt. He could be pretty good.
but
The question is, how good is pretty good?
yeah. Is he like level 6 or is he like level 10?
You know what I'm saying? That's a massive difference, you know.
Yeah.
He's actual level.
He's level 20, but he's not like a fighting class. He just is trying to be.
He's he's like a level 20, but like with the ability he can only roll less than like 10. He
Yeah.
can't. Yeah,
He's cursed.
He's cursed. He can only roll less than 10.
He's got the strength. He's like, his dumpster at is strength and con.
Oh.
He's got lots of charisma and wisdom. So like he goes to try to fight and he is really bad at it.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
He's not proficient in martial weapons or shields, but he insists on using them anyways.
That would be hilarious. That would be awesome. He's a level 20 commoner.
Yeah, he's actually just like he's actually like really good at fighting. He's just been pressured to fight in this very specific style that he hasn't unlocked his true talent.
Or he's like a real powerful spellcaster, but refuses casting his spells.
Yeah, yeah, he's wearing stuff that like encumbers him so he can't cast spells. He's not meant to be in heavy armor.
Oh man.
Okay. So
Oh, one question, Graham. When she said that they were in the mountains, she's meaning in the Anka Mountains, right? And like, or she's talking about like the Underdark.
she's talking about in the Anka Mountains.
Okay.
From what you've gathered, most likely, they have scouts around. They've
Yeah.
spotted their enemies moving through the mountains to the south. So they want to investigate and figure out why they're there, what they're planning, what they're doing. So this is like an investigation mission to figure out what is going on. Are they attacking
Now-
us, or what is the plan?
Now this is out of character information. This is like the area we went to during the one shot, isn't it?
Yes.
I think. No. No.
This is the town of Castir was essentially ruined after the war for the valley.
Right.
The Red Fort was gifted, since it was a ruined place. The whole valley was gifted to the Tieflings and Dragonborn since
Okay.
they escaped their slavery. So
Okay.
this is their valley to do with what they wish. They are technically a part of the Alliance, but they're very independent. And I
Okay.
will say the Moonlit Pass is generally right there.
Yeah.
So their border at the end of their valley, on that side, is where the enemy is marching from.
Okay. Cool. So they have drow, giants, fire, magma element. Uh,
Anything else?
and first all. No, I just wanted to make sure I had my information right before I go into this conversation with the council.
So, Nadia will begin with the Dragonborn. She talks about Sildan Druran Kalzuros, one of the leaders of, the Red Fort. They are master of the Council of Red Fort, the gold Dragonborn you saw at the party with the king not too long ago. Generally, Nadia describes them as smart, but wishes to see something done. He does not want to wait for whatever this is to hit them when they're not expecting it. He wants information beforehand. The next Dragonborn is Murthad Sakul, who is a red Dragonborn.
Thought so. Okay.
Nadia says about them that the reason they are one of the most one of the individuals who actually came up with this plan, mostly because their son Arigulus Sakul, the Archduke, is supposed to be leading partially this mission, which is the Red Dragonborn who escorted you into this place. Enix of Farius is a Silver Dragonborn. Quiet and smart, is probably the Dragonborn that is actually hesitant about doing this. Kalkath Hagwin is a green Dragonborn.
Can you say the name one more time?
Kalkath.
Okay.
I can give you all the names.
Okay.
These are Dragonborn names, so they're
Yeah, I know they are all over the place.
There's that.
We have the one that wants to go with this plan, then we have the one that doesn't.
Kalkath Hagwin is cold and calculating, and she wants any information on this, no matter the cost and who dies.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the Tieflings, Nadia Reichs is one of the leaders, as well as Barris, a warrior Tiefling who does not wish to sit idly by as well. Then there is Satin, who believes that the Knight of Last Honors is not ready, but does admit that they have to do something. Most of them, it seems, at least the Tieflings so far, seem to realize that the Knight of Last Honors, while proficient in combat, has never really seen combat, and thus this is very dangerous. The last one is Brave, another ex-soldier Tiefling.
Marine.
This warrior Tiefling wishes to end this as quick as possible, to get any information they can, and to assure the defense of the city. Nadia personally believes that while this information is very useful to determine if the city is going to be attacked in the near future, seeing that there's the potential that the enemy is attacking Borodor, wishes to go out and fight and protect Borodor instead of the Red Fort.
Wait, she said who seeks to protect Borodor?
Nadia.
Thinks that they should protect Borodor.
That they should offer some assistance to Borodor.
Okay.
As if Borodor falls, that is one of the largest strongholds in the kingdom. And if it falls, every other city will fall quicker. And here is the other names.
Okay. So essentially there's 3 Dragonborn, 3... Okay. Nice.
Okay. Oh, Sakul, that was Jakku.
Yeah, Sakul.
Freaking Dragonborns in their names, man.
Hmm?
I said freaking Dragonborns in their names.
Yeah.
So, Silidandruran?
Sildan Druran.
Sildan.
Yeah.
He's the one that is, like, gung-ho about this, right?
No, I think Murthad is the one that's gung-ho about this.
Yes, Murthad is completely gung-ho. Kozuros is...
He's smart, but he wants something just to be done. He's about action in general.
Yeah, he does not want to wait and see them come to his city. He wants to...
He believes the best defense is a good offense.
Yes,
Yeah.
And it seems that a lot of them seem to feel that way.
What better offense than us?
We believe to take the head off the snake.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They can either give us the shield now, or when we inevitably fail and their kingdom is dragged into ruin, they can look themselves in the mirror and know that they had a chance to turn the tide and chose not to.
because ultimately, what it really comes down to is like, what are you going to gain from getting this information? You can't fight the threat head on, regardless. All you can do is play defense.
Yeah, but they don't know anything of if they're going to attack them first or what the enemy's plan is. They need to know something.
Understandable, but again, the plan still doesn't change the fact that they can't deal with the threat. Only thing they can do is defense. They can throw soldiers at it, but I mean, how many soldiers you gonna throw into a furnace before you realize that it's hot?
Do you ask about their soldiers? Who they have?
If we're having this conversation with Nadia, sure, what their soldier situation is.
Infantry-wise, the city of Redfort is actually fairly martial. They have
Understandable.
a they actually have conscription as individuals turn into adults to ensure the defense of the city no matter what. Most individuals in this city are trained in combat.
Oh, okay.
And they have a sizable military presence that they usually keep to warding and protecting the mountains themselves. They've pulled it back since this has occurred. Most of their troops are still stationed high up in the mountains, but in the city of Redfort right now, they currently have 10,000 troops.
10,000 troops. Okay. I mean, given it just being a city, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But
a large contingent of that, a good 3,000 of which, are a part of the city's aerial combatants. The Red Fort has a very large aviary where they've trained hippogriffs, griffins, and Nadia will say that she does believe they have one rock.
they have one rock.
Yes.
Oh, like the giant birds? God.
That's impressive. That is
Damn it.
impressive. That is impressive. Why'd you say God damn it?
'Cause I hate those things.
They're great. I love them.
That's amazing that they have one.
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
I mean, if you were able to get the egg, yeah, I mean, I can see you being able to raise one. But it's like, geez, the fact that you have one at all, that's pretty
You
impressive.
got an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also have access to Grey Watch, where a lot of sorcerers tend to go, and a lot of those sorcerers tend to be trained militarily. So
Okay.
they do have a large contingent of sorcerer knights.
Okay. All right. So our talking points are one, that the Knight of Last Honors isn't ready. This is essentially a full-blown war that you're throwing him into. You know, this isn't just kind of your first little couple combats. This is either a real make or break situation.
Yeah.
So that's one. Our second point is, if you want something done, we are seeking to eliminate the main source of the threat at the root.
Yes.
Third, even with their troops that they do have, honestly, I would say that you're still not putting a dent into what's coming, realistically speaking, because they have giants, they have the drow, they have
Rock.
the rock is on. They have no Red Fort has the rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Red Fort has the rock. And then there's the magma elementals, and who knows how many of those can effortlessly be summoned. And Any other points we need to make? Uh,
I mean, we can bring out how like really dangerous Gerstal is. Yes, to make it like to reinforce our points.
right. Is Gershtal, is he elemental or a Titan? Not Titan, but what's he? He's the elemental?
Gershtal is a primordial.
Primordial. That's worse. That's definitely worse.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so what you're throwing your soldiers into isn't really going to be. Now, for all those things, they could still do like the whole capture thing, but that still has a chance of failure because just one of those magma elementals is massively dangerous. That don't bled my HP down pretty quickly. Okay, so Knight of Last Honors, what we seek to do, and the odds of their success. Those are basically our three main talking points, and then Gorishtal himself.
Yeah.
Or we also do the suggestion of like the duel too, in case they're not really going for it. Like prove he's not really worth it, or actually able to do it.
Yeah. Well, remember though, he's not fighting Gorishtal. They just want to send him into the mountains with soldiers to capture, I guess, some of the foot soldiers, I guess.
Maybe one of us can beat him in chess to prove that he's a bad general.
Well, I don't know. Well, so basically, Seer has to beat him in chess.
I can do it! I'm like pretty sure I'm smarter than this guy.
Hey, if that's what you want to, hey, speak up. And when the time comes, I trust you.
I don't think
Okay.
that would work.
But
But there should be a way to prove that he's a bad general.
It's honestly, it's not even about him being a bad general. He might actually be like good at leading
might be.
people. The problem is the fact that he's not ready to fight the threat. You know, it's like you can lead people really well, but you can still be overwhelmed by what's coming.
Yeah, it's not that I'm trying to say that he's bad at what he does.
He's just not
It's-
prepared. He's really
yeah, he's not prepared, so I'm trying to figure out ways to like prove it, which kind of means proving that he's shitty at his job.
Would we know any of his past exploits?
Doesn't really have any.
Okay, so he's a greenhorn. So he's been trained, but he's never
Yeah,
used
it-
any of
it's
the
like-
training.
He's a fresh knight.
Oh,
Battle experience.
oh, his armor is clean. Never had a scratch on it. Okay,
That's
Never
the
won.
issue with him.
okay, that's the problem then. He's not experienced. On paper, you would think he'd do amazing, but you know he's not tested. Gotcha. Okay. Any other points or anything else we need to take into consideration before we have this conversation? We already have one vestige. That could be 1 point.
2. You have 2.
We do.
The cape
The cape.
and the staff.
Wait, what cape? What cape's the vestige?
The first king's
The
cave.
dancer.
The one I have.
The first
Oh
king's
yeah,
staff.
yeah. I forgot that was also a vestige. Yeah. Gotcha. I was like cape. I was like the Cape of Stars or whatever. That I was like what? I was like okay, that makes sense. Sorry.
No.
No. Poor little Gamesh. No.
It's okay, you'll get there.
The cape you had, Cinti, that's the one I was thinking of. I was like, that's a vestige. I was like, since when? my D&D knowledge is waning. Okay. Look, it's okay. I was too. All right. So, do we think we're ready for this combo? Does Theodore have any ideas?
No.
No. Okay. Faraday will be the one to beat his ass if we need if we go for the 1-on-1. She knows her role very well.
Yeah.
Knight versus knight.
And she just crushes him. Oh, that didn't last long. Okay. All right, Graham. I think we're ready. If you are, anyway.
Okay. An hour goes by. You all are sent out into the hallway outside of the main chamber to await the meeting of the council. You see pages run to and fro with notes and binders in hand as they move around this political space as you wait and wait, making a plan, ensuring that you know what you're going to talk about. You hear some commotion on the edges of the hall, and eventually you see a set of 2 guards begin heading off from the left side towards all of you. You see they go up, almost passing you, heading straight to the door. You see they turn on a heel, out facing towards all of you, waiting. You see each one grabs a handle of the door and open it. As you begin to step in, you hear, "Announcing, Avant-Garde, here to petition the Council of Redfort." You step into the space. The council is split on 2 sides. You can see the tieflings on the left, Dragonborn on the right. In the center you see, currently sitting right below the large shield, the Knight of Last Honors. As you begin to slowly make your way in, you can see the gold Dragonborn stands. Come, stand. A very surprise and chance meeting here today. Nadia, why have you summoned us? The Avant-Garde wishes to petition us. Gamesh?
As you all already know, Garishtal has returned, and he seeks the destruction and claim of pretty much this continent. We seek to destroy him before he has the opportunity to. And to aid in that endeavor, we request a shield. Knight's Last Stand.
You hear almost a slamming of a table, as you can see a red Dragonborn, wearing full military regalia, stands. You can see, I'd say, Faradir and Belric, and even Seer and Senti. Actually, I would say most of you. As he stands, there is a slight limp, and you can see pieces of this Dragonborn seem heavily scarred. And as he slams his one hand on the table, you note the other hand is almost shrunken, shriveled, and you get the sense this Dragonborn is unable to fight themselves. As he looks straight towards Nadia. What is the meaning of this? You plan to give away our sacred artifact to these outsiders? Master Murthad, I do not wish to give it out. They've come requesting it. Hear them out. There is some tension as he sits back down at the table and looks towards all of you with anger in his face.
I understand what we're asking is no small measure. But these are times that we really have to take every avenue possible. We've already collected 2 of the vestiges.
There are definite looks about each other as they all begin to eye each other warily, seeing how each of them are taking this information.
If defeating Gershtal is at all possible, is going to require all of the vestiges. The previous heroes were only able to seal them away, and they had them all. And that's with all of them. If one is missing, it may make the whole endeavor completely worthless.
You see 2 hands cross fingers as you see a green dragonborn eyes you coldly. As you see Cathal, or Cal Cathal, Cal Kath. Oh my god.
Yeah. Kalkoth. Yeah,
Cal
Kalkoth.
Kath.
Yeah.
Begins speaking. Tell me, young orc, what vestiges have you all acquired thus far?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
You definitely get, like, for a moment, you look towards the Green Dragonborn and you're instantly reminded of Rush Kaval.
Yeah. Always trying to think 5 steps ahead. I got you. Seeing as this isn't a time to be trying to probably hide things. Spire of Dragons. And what's the other one called?
The
The
dancer.
dancer.
The Dancer.
You see the eyes all connect as all the tieflings look immediately towards the Dragonborn. You can see Sildandruin kind of sits up. You see, like, takes his monocle off for a moment and sets it down as he just, like, takes in that information that the vestige is finally found. Murthad gets more angry. Enix, and you can see this quiet silver dragonborn kind of like perks up. Can I ask where you found the Spire of Dragons?
In the belly of a demon.
Huh. Thank you. And she kind of almost lowers herself a little bit.
Sorry.
Oh, that was wonderful.
You see Barris, this warrior tiefling. He kind of looks over all of you for a moment, looks back to the everyone else. It's final that you have these vestiges, and I understand that you wish to have all of them, but that vestige is the Red Fort. It is our defense. It is our symbol. If we gave it away, we would be powerless against our enemy. What would you have us do without it?
Please don't take offense to my words. We've felt the presence of Garishtal before. We've seen his forces, his giants, the drow, magma elementals under his hand. That shield won't protect you regardless. We ask that you seek to defend your city until we can completely quell the threat.
You hear a
Is it-
laugh. You wish to see us sit here and do nothing. That's all you want us to do.
For all I care, you can send every soldier you want into the belly of the beast. I'm telling you, it won't matter.
Tell me, what are 6 individuals such as yourselves going to do against him? Are you going to march against his armies alone? With all the messages? You think that's wise? Do you think you'll stand any chance?
No. We cannot fight a whole army, obviously. The goal is to fight Garishtal. We do not expect everyone to just sit in their homes in hopes that we win. Fight. Raise your arms. But understand that you cannot send just regular soldiers to fight this threat. This is a primordial, not some regular elemental. This is going to be a unified front. We all will have to do our part. Ours will just have to be the one that takes out Garishtal. Gets rid of the problem at the root.
Young Gamesh. You see the green dragonborn once again begins to speak. The only issue I can see is we do not know if the Red Fort is a threat or not. What the plans of the enemy are for our city and our land. Their invasion route into this vale is easy, simple. They could be at the borders of the Red Fort within hours. If we are to do anything other than sit here, we need to know what their exact plans are in this moment. If they're already planning to attack us, we need to be ahead of it. If we are a secondary threat, if they wish to only attack Borodor first, then we can act. But if this is a feint to make us lower our defenses and send troops there, then we are all done. That is our issue. We need information before we can act. And the Knight of Last Honors, well, he can lead us in gathering this. Or perhaps you can.
I believe he's been trained well. Seeing the city and the military force that you have, just giving it size. I'm sure of that. But training and experience are 2 different things. I don't think he's ready for this.
How am I supposed to get any experience if no one lets me get it?
This is different.
This isn't the kind of experience where if you fail, you can just try again. You will die.
As I would in any other war. If I don't learn now, I will never learn. And I will always just be the person who will always die. I need to do this. I need to. And I will. whether you want me to or not. I don't care what the rest of you say. I'm doing this.
Honestly, I'll say this. This would be like a probably a shift in Gamesh's face. Gamesh will resonate with that so much. Like
Should we
that's
just bring him with us?
yeah, that's probably yeah, that's like Gamesh would really like, take a notice of that one. Do you have the location of the troops that are going through the mountains?
Sildandran responds, "Yes, we do. They were spotted 2 days ago, marching along some of the southern mountains, less than a mile off of one of our guard towers. We've gathered a contingent of 20 knights that were to meet the night of last honors and then move further into the mountains to investigate, figure out what their goal is there, and attempt to capture them."
Alright. How about this? We assist you in this mission. In doing so, you'll gain the information you need. Then from there, I guess we'll have a more appropriate conversation on what happens with your shield. He'll gain his experience, and we'll all be one step closer to dealing with the overall threat that we all face.
You can see a slight smile across the Knight of Last Honor's face. You get the sense that Mavzir is pleased. Like, he's happy that you're finally, that he's going to be allowed to do this. And that you all seem to be willing to help in that regard instead of hindering his, what he wants to do. You can see a lot of kind of confirming nods. Like, they're more okay with this than you just straight up taking the shield. At this
Understandable.
Yeah.
However, you hear, "Are we just going to sit here and let these outsiders take the place of our peoples? Tieflings and Dragonborn have bled for us. These individuals have not. They don't know anything of us and our culture. You see the Green Dragonborn. Mirthad, what if your son was allowed to go with them? As well as the rest of the liaison we were to send. You see he kind of backs up a little bit from the table at that point, kind of assessing his thoughts. He lays silent for a moment until you hear Sildandran speak. "All those who would allow the avant-garde to join this quest, say aye." You hear a resounding amount of ayes. Silence from Mirthad solidifies your choice to go with this quest. "Then it is settled. Mavzir, continue to ready yourself. Leave as soon as possible." He nods towards the gold dragonborn off to his left side. He looks over to his mom, who just seems to be looking down at the table. Looks at all of you, and you get the sense that if you don't keep him safe, if he comes to harm, you will have an enemy in this life and in this city.
Understandable. Not the first mother I promised to protect the child of, so. I just give her a firm nod.
She stands and storms out of the room. You see Mavzir kind of stands up, looks behind himself, walks over to the shield, ever so gently floating in space, and takes it, wraps it around his arm, and begins to step down towards all of you. I look forward. Thank you.
We all need an opportunity to prove ourselves.
I hope it can be helpful. And I hope this can teach me some things. Things I need to know.
I'm sure it will. Just keep your head on the swivel.
I will. He begins to step out of the room. Yeah. So, you have all decided to join this quest. The city is in a hurry, as in the next few hours, everything is prepared, as they ready themselves to quickly move and begin this endeavor. Anything you would all wish to do at this point?
Gamesh will pull out his bottle of which one is it? Of dragon mixture.
Okay.
He'll play. He's kind of openly does this. He goes for like the cork, to pop it off. Pops it off, puts it to his lips. He'll stop. Put the cork back on. And just put it back away.
Hell yeah.
Then gather himself. And just get himself ready, as he typically would.
Okay. Anyone else? I'll take that as a no. So, in the next hour, everything is set and readied as this company begins to begin its journey. Following the Knight of Last Honors is the Archduke, who you met previously, who led you into this space, this knightly sorcerer. There are 3 tieflings that join, and 2 more dragonborn.
Yeah.
The 2 of the tieflings seem to be rangers of some type. They seem to carry themselves with one with a small animal, the other one seemingly just readying themselves with a bow and a sword. Very simple, very plain, and very natural. The last one seems to be a tiefling knight. The other two dragonborn that you have not met yet, one seems to be a full sorcerer, and the other one seems to be, again, some sort of knightly individual. And thus, you all begin to follow the Knight of Last Onwards out of the city of Redfort. The company is traveling small and light. Simple bags on their backs. Small provisions of food, not much. They expect to be able to meet their guard tower within the next 8 hours or so of travel. They will be traveling at night for a slight bit just to make it to the guard tower where they would have relative safety. So as you all begin this journey, do any of you wish to do anything or say anything?
Bless you.
Thank you.
I will talk to Mavzir.
Okay. He is currently not the one leading this troop. He is about 2 people back, as the 2 rangers seem to have taken the lead. But they are so far ahead, guiding-wise, that for the most part, it seems an untrained eye would see him as like the commander of this party, leading the way, but not so much. You kind of make your way to the front. Thank you for letting me do this.
It reminds me of myself some time ago. I had a lot to prove too. Not even to everyone else, but to myself.
Same. I want to be seen more than what I am right now. And there's no other way.
Yeah. A warrior is not much of a warrior if he's ever seen combat, so. How much combat have you seen?
A real battle? Nothing. I've had mock combats, jousts, and the like. I am an efficient fighter, but it's nothing like the real thing, is there?
Nothing at all. Alright, I'm not going to tell you to stand back and just let us do everything that defeat the purpose. But be smart.
I will.
Don't just charge in. Don't go blind.
Never.
And don't be afraid to fall back if necessary. Unlike a mock battle, they're going for the kill.
I understand.
Alright. I just wanted to see where your mind was.
I hope it's in a good place.
I think it is. Now, just to find them and capture them.
Easier said than done.
It always is.
Then we'll just carry on with the walk.
Over the course of the walk, you do note that it can be diamond dust, as long as it's diamond material worth 300 gold. Or whatever the function it needs. Oh, nice. That's good to know.
We might need to buy some more diamonds.
I do have a couple on me.
Oh yeah, Bella cast them. Nice. Oh yeah, you can cast it.
Yep, that too. But it's very good to have someone else to revivify if I go down.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, definitely. Okay. You do note, like I was about to say, the Red Dragonborn, who seems to be the son of that very angry other Red Dragonborn, walks over towards Mavzian, and you can see they talk for a little while, and you see Mavzian holds out his hand, and you can see a small iron ball is placed in Mavzian's hand as they begin to talk, seem to be gaming out some of their tactics that they plan to use. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. As the journey continues on, the sun begins to set, and as it does so, you do not let up. Mavzir begins to say, "We're only about an hour away from the site where we need to be. It might get dark. Watch your footing. Be careful." So as you all begin to ascend the steps, can I have everyone roll a perception check for me?
Will beans.
Haha. My human eyes never fail me.
My human eyes never fail. Ooh. Nice, guys. Ooh, fair dear.
Nice.
What do your giant eyes see?
Everything.
Everything.
Okay. With that, ascending the mountain in the darkness, it's not as difficult as you all originally would expect. As Fairdir does help Seer out from not falling down the mountain. Which is, greatly helpful in the speed of which you ascend this last section. As you make it, you can see the very cusp of some tall tower, a small shining light at the top, a beacon of sorts, shown against the dim highlighted sky up above it. As you move around these heavy boulders and rocks on this somewhat difficult climb, okay, we're here. Let's get inside quickly.
Alright, so. Alright, yeah. Because, yeah, they said that they saw them, like, around that,
Yeah, they were
that
nearby.
fort. They were nearby, got you. Okay.
Do any of you wish to be the first one, or are you letting them?
I would offer to go in.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. And you see Mavzir kind of steps back.
I would, before I do that though, I would like to cast See Invisibility.
Okay.
Just in case.
Just in case. Sounds good.
And then I would take my steps in.
You open the door. A gentle firelight greets you as the door swings open. The room is it's a fairly small tower, maybe only about 25-foot radius.
Okay.
Not too big. It only stretches maybe about 40 feet, 50 feet up. At this base, you can see a few small cots have been set around, where it seems like a contingent of forces have probably stayed here for a long time. And there's this like slight bit of orange light across the chamber. As you look around and note, everything is currently embers. In fact, that small piece of firelight that you see, that soft bit of wafting smoke that hits your nostrils, is coming from what looks to be a broken table and about 3 individuals currently combusted.
Seems we're not the first ones here.
You see Mavzir kind of looks over. Oh no. And he quickly will take a step in, pull out his sword, and begins to go over to the bodies.
I'll go with him.
You see he gets to them looking up and down the tower. You see he puts 2 fingers over towards the rangers and his second in command for them to ascend the tower. You can see magic begins to like slightly spark off of the red dragonborn's hands as he goes to make his way up the tower. As you can see, Mavzir kind of leans down, puts his fingers against the neck of the individual who is currently slightly burning. I can't even tell how long ago that this happened. Happened recently. The fires are still going though.
Has to be.
I don't know if we're going to be safe here.
You said the others went upstairs?
Yeah. There are 3 individuals currently going upstairs.
Okay. But with that being the case... So it's just embers. It's not like on fire.
There is like a sizable table on fire with 3 of the individuals dead around it. The rest of the chamber, the little embers around the rest of it, are the rest of the over 20 soldiers that were here.
Okay. I'll use control flames and try to put the flame out.
Okay. Easy enough.
Okay, I was seeing if it was a fire elemental.
No, the fire seems to go out pretty quickly. It seems something happened in this room. A lot of things and people got burned. And then nothing.
Okay. Then I would begin to head upstairs with the others.
Okay. As you begin to ascend the steps, you can see the rangers have made it to the top, and one looks his head over. Sir, I think you need to see this. You see Mavzine follows right after you, Ganesh. And what is everyone else doing at this point?
I guess I'll just follow Gamesh. I don't know what else I can do
Okay.
currently.
Anything from Belric or Farador or Senti? And yes, you do got bodies.
Hey man, what are we talking about?
You're currently traveling with people who are fellow soldiers of the people who are now dead. Just so you know.
So, you're saying we should burn their faces so they're unrecognizable and they don't know?
Obviously. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
heard.
Is this the type of torture magic you don't want me using on you, Gamesh?
No, of course not.
I think I'll use a divine sense just to see if I sense anything, and also start heading upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really sense anything other than the normal nature that you are able to see around you. It seems these are just, sadly, many scorched individuals. Getting to the top, you immediately note something that is for sure not good. As that little bit of beacon light that you all saw on your way up is in fact not a beacon light. The entire top of this tower has burned. The scorch marks seem to almost extend from one side to the other. It's as if the entire top of the tower was fully engulfed in flames. But it seems only the top was. You see, Mavzir kind of goes over to the edge and looks off. Burns only here. Not even up the side of the tower. Whatever hit this was at this height when it happened.
About how high up are we?
50 feet up.
Oh, 50 feet. Okay. I'm about to say fire giant, but that's way too tall.
Faradir. Make a perception check.
Mhm.
Please do it again. Do it again.
21. As you reach the top, you begin looking off over the mountainsides. You can see a distant plume of smoke just accenting the dark night sky. Little bits of light seem to seep upwards. You know that the volcano is over there, but you turn your attention further into the mountains here, and you see something. A trailing light seems to shift in the distance and then disappears beyond a mountain. but not the base of a mountain, high up. In fact, whatever this was went between two mountains. Very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, Phoenix.
I'll tell everyone else.
Alright, so it went in between the mountains. Okay. So it was here, but then it flew and it went in between the mountains. How far away do we think it flew?
Currently, it is
If we
at
had to guess.
least a couple miles off. It was a distant blur of light.
Alright. That's probably what we're looking for.
Most likely. Look, they said it was soldiers marching. I think there might be more too.
Everyone good to keep on going? We got a couple more miles to go.
We should rest here, I think. They might think that they've already defeated this tower. And, it's too late. I don't wanna... We shouldn't keep going. It's already too late.
Mesh thinks to again, they're not as experienced and stuff, so
Right. We need to set up watches. Just in case they want to make a second round.
For sure. Amber, Scarf, you two take first watch. You see, he points to the two rangers who nod their heads. I'll take second.
I'll go second as well.
Anyone else taking a watch?
I'll do third watch
Regulus will also take that one.
if we need a third one.
I would, but
Human eyes.
Right now,
Start.
glasses.
Right now, your party is only taking second and third watch as of now.
Oh, okay. I can join first watch.
Well, that was you being part of third.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. This is if you all want to join in. You can just let the rangers take care of this.
I'll take the first watch.
Okay.
And since people keep that passive just on standby watch, she's on bush watch.
Okay. Perception checks for first watch, please.
That sounds kind of stalkery. I'm on bush watch.
No way. I just rolled 2 8s.
Oh, wow.
And Bill, wow. Wait, you rolled 8s as in the total is 8 or you're
The actual dice is 8.
Okay.
It's just a lot of 8s all in one go, so it's kind of fun.
Oh, Senti.
Yeah, poor Cinti. She's like, I could really use those bodies right now. You think they'd be mad?
Damn.
Like I said, she's not evil, just a little unethical. She means well, though.
Yeah, always means well.
To Cindy, zombies are natural.
Yeah. Of course they are.
Ooh, that's fair. Spores, zombie ants. That makes sense. That is a very fair point. Since he doesn't really make zombies, she makes The Last of Us, like clickers.
Okay. First watch goes by fairly quiet. As the two rangers take the very top of the tower, Belric, you find a space to keep an eye out. And Senti at the very base of the tower, you all feel fairly confident that the area around the mountain is quiet. Greatly so. Second watch. Gamesh?
Oh wow. These 8s.
Yeah, these are very low rolls.
They're going to kill us.
We're cursed. For tonight only.
It's meant for these NPCs to die, apparently.
Okay. Gamesh, you and Mavzir take the top of the tower. You can still smell the faint bit of smoke emanating off of the burned pieces of wood and clothes and flesh from up here. The whole area just smells like charcoal. You see Mavzir kind of close his eyes every so often and almost like shakes his head, trying to almost get the smell out, but you know it has no effect. As he just keeps watch. Do you say anything?
How are you holding up?
I'm doing okay. I'm actually happy you're here. If I came here and saw this, only with the 7 of us, I most likely would have turned away. Or charged foolishly ahead.
Understandable.
It's good.
It's a lot to take in.
It is.
But keep your head straight, and you'll be able to avenge him properly.
Thanks. Do you think you will really make use of the shield?
I plan to in any way that I can think of. I don't have many other options. If we don't stop Grishtal, we all lose.
That you're right about. I can hope I hope I make my father proud.
You're on the right path.
Where are you from? said that you once felt like I did.
My clan, the Felpike. Just outside of Bastion. Our situation is a little different, though. You have a prestige already about you that comes from your name. So you have something to live up to. I was the opposite. I was just a run of an orc. No one ever expected anything from me at all. And at this moment, they probably still don't. They probably don't even know if I'm alive or not.
Well, if it's any consolation, I know what you did at the castle not too long ago, and I'd vouch for you. Maybe I can give you some of my prestige.
I appreciate it. But I don't think it's gonna track that far.
You never know.
Yeah, you never do. I'll tackle it soon. But first, gotta deal with the fire primordial.
Yeah.
They can't deny that one.
I think the whole world's about to see him. What he's capable
Yeah.
of.
Yeah. And no one's ready.
You seem fairly ready.
Don't let my demeanor fool you. I just know it's either do or die. And I may not have the greatest credibility in my clan, but the values still ring true. We don't run.
Well, I'll try to help in any way I can. And making sure that you still don't run.
Don't worry. I'm sure you're gonna play a big role, more than you realize.
He smiles greatly at that and looks off into the night sky. Do you see that?
What?
You turn and look, and you see what looks to be a thin line of red. It seems to spread outwards a large amount. It almost like this thin line of just red is just seemingly quickly descending towards you. What the fuck is... And you see his eyes go wide as you see large furry wings open up and then dive in, and suddenly the tower is bisected as the phoenix goes right through the middle of it. You all hear a suddenly cracking sound as all of the walls just cave in all at once. You're and suddenly the top of the tower goes soaring downwards. In fact, the rest of the tower, so unstable by this whole scenario, just tilts immediately off to one side, and you all, I need dex saving throws from.
Oh my god. No, the bodies.
Are we within 15 feet of Belric?
You guys might be.
They are, yes. You're all...
Except for me and
okay.
13.
So everyone except for Gamesh and Last Honor guy.
Yep.
Oh no.
He actually rolled really well.
Good.
So he does succeed. Barely.
Oh goddamn, that got loud as fuck really fast.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I had to turn that down.
Yeah, I apologize. The normal.
Oh, it's a new one. Okay.
Yeah, the normal bot it's not working right now, for some
Okay.
reason. So we're on Gomolian Green.
All right, cool. I was like, I know it's intense, but goddamn.
Okay, that is. Belric, you barely succeed. Faraday, you succeed. Seer, you succeed. Senti, you fail. Gamesh, you fail. Barely a success from Mavzir, and then his companions. Okay. Yep. Okay. 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 The tower collapses. You all go tumbling down a section of the mountain as the whole of the tower is, with such a force hitting it, is almost shunted off its foundation and goes soaring through the air. "23 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to anyone who succeeded."
23.
Yes.
And what do we need to get to succeed again?
A 17 was a success.
Okay. So 23.
That was
Like
crazy.
11 damage halved.
No one-
Half of.
No one noticed it. Literally, no one rolled high enough.
Yeah, I know all these 8s, man.
Yeah, so it's 11 to anyone who succeeded. Oh. Okay, then. Let me take you here.
Graham, how do you just have all of these maps prepared, yo? You just... I feel like sometimes we just like do stuff randomly. You still just have maps.
I try my best.
Okay, now, question about the situation.
Yes.
So, when the tower fell, me and Mav
Yeah.
were on the upper level. Everyone else was below us, right?
Yeah. So the upper level was hit with such force, it flew further than the rest of you. So you two land down there, as the rest of you are only shunted up to here. So you're on this top portion, right over here. All of the others failed, miserably, in fact. And thus, they are trapped in the rubble of the tower.
Okay, is there a way you could put somewhere on the map where that would be for them?
That is, I'm going to, let me do this. I think I might actually have it.
I knew it was a phoenix. I said so earlier. I was like, it's gotta be a phoenix.
What? No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I knew it.
I'm going to put it right there. So as the tower falls off of its foundation, is just with such amazing force, just slammed entirely. The tower rests currently split halfway open, where half of it is currently right there open, where all of you have tumbled out for the main party, and the other half is currently resting about right there, from where Gamesh and Navzir fell out of it. The rest of the tower is, well, generally it's right here, and they're all at the back end of it. I need initiative.
Okay.
Awesome.
Rolled an 18. Not bad.
Sweet.
And make up for the lack of sight.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Ha!
That's the stark difference in that. Goodness gracious.
Wow, I didn't think anyone would roll lower than me.
He did.
Right.
Oh.
He's so taken off guard by this sudden just situation. Yeah.
This is.
You all currently are gathering yourselves all prone at this point. You're all prone. As the tower has collapsed, some of you have been able to save yourselves from additional damage, but you just see this massive flaming bird just rise in the air. Its wings soar with an incredible display of fire prowess. This is one of the strangest creatures you've seen, and probably one of the most terrifying. The bird immediately is going to soar downwards over top of all of you, and it's going to attack Belric first. Belric, oh my god, that is going to be a 32 to hit.
I think that just hits.
Just.
Okay, you're going to take 16 points of fire damage, and you immediately ignite.
Okay.
You are currently on fire. It's then going to use its talons to attack you as well.
Oh, is Talons magical? Because I have my cape in shadow form.
Technically, no. I don't think it is. I mean, the creature is magical, but it doesn't specifically say that their weapons are magical. The second attack, thus, is only going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep, that misses.
Okay, roll bad. So it does that. Let's see. Sweet. It then is going to soar another 40 feet up in the air and then get to right here.
Ooh, can I take an attack opportunity?
Nope. It has flyby.
Oh.
Gamesh, it is your turn.
Okay, 40 feet in the air. You know, doing things.
Mm-hmm.
That was out of reach. I could do banishment, but I have a feeling that may not go the way I wanted to. Rain died. What's my new user to Earth? Ah, the bane of my existence. Distance. I guess. So I think what I'm going to let me see, read this spell again. All right, I will. Let me get my measurements. Perfect. All right, I'm going to pull out the Staff of Dragons, the Spire of Dragons.
Okay.
I'm going to use 4 charges, and I'm going to cast Ice Storm.
Okay. It's not proficient with Dex saving throws. That is only a 10, so it fails.
All right, then it's going to take 8 bludgeoning, 17 cold, and 7 force.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take it.
Alrighty. I think the radius was... Yeah. So it's 20-foot radius. So it shouldn't hit anybody else.
Oh, no, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about that size. So
Yeah.
it being 40 feet up, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I will then use my bonus action to use Stone Aegis and put that on Math.
Okay.
And then I will move. Boom, 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 boom. Because, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Let's see here. The bird is gonna use 2 legendary actions. And it immediately swoops down towards you. Ganesh.
As you do.
That is going to be a 23 to hit.
That does hit.
I will say the only person who's not prone during this is Mavzir.
Oh,
by the way.
Oh yeah, I was prone, so I would have made it that far. So, can you move the bird really quick? I wouldn't have been able to walk that far.
Yeah, I can move the bird.
So I was right above him, so it would have been 5, 10, 15. So I would have made it there. Alright, that's where I would have made it to.
Okay.
See how much fire damage it gets.
It's not a lot, generally, but
it'll be enough.
That's 23 points of fire damage.
23 has been a very consistent number so far. Alright.
So yeah, it moves on top of you. And as it does so, hits, it's going to swoop over you and fly back, essentially, to where it was.
Oh, he's a hit and runner.
Why would he stay in one place?
So we can hit him.
That's boring.
I disagree.
I fully agree. And,
Seems we're at an impasse.
yeah, we are at an impasse. Okay. Seer, it's your turn.
Yes. I had to make sure I wasn't muted first. I don't really know what I should be doing, so I'm just gonna feel things out. I'm gonna cast a 4th level Dissonant Whispers on this guy, so a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 27.
That passes. It takes half as much damage, I believe. Hang on.
Yeah, it's half as much.
Yes, so half of 66. That's why I chose this spell. It's half of 16.
Okay, it takes 8 points of damage.
Another 8, guys.
Hey, it builds up over time.
Oh, for sure.
It's a consistent number. Consistent numbers this game.
Yeah. 8s, 23s.
Okay. Senti.
Need to play the lottery.
Fire shield, okay.
Well, that's a good choice.
Okay, yeah. You have the chill shield on you. Okay. Faradir.
Okay.
You are. You can definitely use your movement to get up.
How far up is this?
40 feet.
Yeah, it's currently 40 feet up.
That's not ideal. Okay. I guess I'll get big. And then move here and hold my action in the hopes it will get in range.
Okay. Balric.
Gonna make me big.
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I will also cast Ice Storm on it.
Go roll.
Everyone cast Ice Storm.
Everyone, just beat out the air with ice.
I know that spell. For sure. Don't look at my character sheet, just trust.
Just trust. It's the frost giant in me.
It does save, so
Yeah.
it takes half. Yeah, yeah, I had a 24.
Ooh.
Anything else? Still some damage.
Yeah, 10 points.
12.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh, wait, do you have the Eldritch Claw on? You don't, do you?
No.
Okay, 10 points then. I just accepted the Eldritch Claw for a moment.
Oh, I guess I forgot to turn that off.
You're good. Okay, anything else?
I will just get up from prone, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Mavzian gets to go. And he is going to... How close is everyone? Oh, damn. Well, he can definitely, he's not prone, so he can actually move more. He's gonna get there. He's gonna, as he reaches the top, he sees, Belric, he sees you. Javelin! Make a, attack roll.
Oh, nice.
As you use your reaction to, make one weapon attack.
Nice.
21 plus 7, so 28 to hit. Roll the javelin damage. As he commands you to hit it. Doesn't do as much as you would expect, being a mundane weapon that as a javelin. But, you know, a hit is a hit. That's that. Let's see. Okay, that is actually his action. So the bird gets to go again. The bird gains all of its legendary actions.
Fuck this bird.
There's a lot of spells going off against this thing.
Got to. I have nothing else I can do.
It goes back to Belric. It swoops down over Belric. Because he hit it with the javelin and the new thing. That is going to be... It's probably going to hit you, Belric. 22?
Oh, that misses.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that's even lower. It swipes its beak and fiery talons against you to no avail. In fact, actually...
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, he's not going to do it. The bird is then going to fly... It's going to fly over in this direction, above those two.
40 feet?
Yeah. About 40 feet out.
Okay.
Okay. You hear some sounds below you, Gamesh, and you turn and look, and you can see, currently running up, some of the mountainous cliff sides, one of these large, obsidian elemental creatures.
Okay.
That's initiative count 20. Gamesh.
Would my meta magics only apply to the spells that I know?
I don't actually know.
You said no?
I said I do not know.
Oh, yeah. Because in my mind, I think they would, because it's kind of where the spell's coming from. But I figure I asked for your DM ruling on it first.
Yeah. I'd say no.
Okay, makes sense. Just figured I'd ask. Um. Boom, 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 boom. And I'll stop right there, actually. Okay. I'm going to use my let me make sure I got this right. Okay, yeah. I'm going to use my action to use 5 charges from the Spire Dragons. And I'm going to cast Conjure Elemental.
Okay. I'm going back on that ruling. You can use med magic.
I can.
Yeah, I found Jeremy Crawford saying you can.
Okay. That's alright. Well, it doesn't really change my plan too much. But yeah, I'm still going to use Conjure Elemental. And I guess I'll be summoning like an Earth Elemental right in front of the,
Just so you know, it does take a minute.
It does.
Yes.
Oh man, it sure does take a minute to cast Conjure Elemental. Oh well, that is not what I'm doing. Okay.
I think this has happened before too.
Honestly, I've never used Conjure Elemental. This is the first time I've ever used the spell ever.
Yeah, it is surprisingly. It's really weird. It's not a common
No,
spell.
I mean, yeah, but elementals are pretty strong, so I could see why you wouldn't want to just conjure them up in that single action.
Yeah, but I mean they do last for an hour, so you know.
Yeah, you know, it pans out. All right, that's cool. So, let me give me my points back before I forget to do that. All right. Shit, that thing's coming up here. Don't like dealing with that. So I will use Erupting Earth at 4th level. And that's gonna go onto old guy over here.
Okay.
So 18 dex. Oh, okay, yeah. Keep forgetting that that's there.
That is, I believe, a failure. Yep, failure. It's only 14.
Alright, so then he'll take 21 points of bludgeoning and 7 points of force.
Damn. Okay.
And he's 40 feet up above me. No. This is 30 feet. Then I will bonus action. Soldier's Trinket, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Okay.
Oh wait, what I have done? Oh, actually, you know what? I would have Quicken Spelled and Terran Fist onto the elemental on the bottom. Actually, he's within range.
Okay. Hits.
All right, for a total of 11 points of damage, 4 bludgeoning and 7 force.
Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good.
And that was a bad roll for damage, though.
Yeah. I mean,
Almost all ones.
hey, damage is damage. You know.
Yeah, damage is damage. Good thing for that force damage. I love this. A consistent 7 is always good to have.
Oh yeah. Gotta love those cantrips too.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
End
now,
your go.
now really I'm done. Now
The
I'm really
Phoenix dives again towards you. Does a swoop attack. As a reaction, Mavzir runs over towards you with his movement, giving disadvantage on the attack roll, as he imposes his shield.
done. Ooh.
That is a 21 to hit.
That does it.
Okay, he tried.
Yeah, he tried.
Can't blame him. That's 9. So that's 15 points of fire damage. And the bird, this time, is going to swoop over in this direction.
Okay.
And it will get 5 feet. It'll be only 5 feet above the ground. It kind of lowers itself and beats its wings a few times.
Ooh.
That is Seer's turn.
Yes. You know? There. I'm just going to cast a 5th level magic missile because I don't know what else to do.
Okay.
Not just yet. So that's 74 plus 7, not 78. 23 force damage.
7d7 plus 7?
Yes. Because it's 5th level, so it's 3 plus 4.
You put 7d7.
77, my bad. So many
Yeah.
sevens. I'm sorry.
I was looking at it like, a d7? That's not even a real die.
I'm inventing die. It's 14 force damage. That's better. I was so listen.
I think you also forgot the plus 7, so it's 24.
Oh
It's all good. It's all good.
no, I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh no, what happened?
She rolled
I
d7s.
And then
Oh.
I forgot to add my 7. 24 force damage.
Yeah, Big Bird takes it.
More than the D7s, funnily enough.
Okay. End of your go. You can move if you want to, but Senti.
Can I stand up? Am I still prone?
I'm assuming you would have stood up.
Okay, good. Then no, I'm not moving.
To be smart, you know. Unless you want to stay on the ground.
No, I would rather not.
Um, 30 feet of the bird, you would have to move towards the cliffside. Right on the edge there.
Yep. Ooh. Ooh.
It's going to use legendary resistance.
Good try though.
Yeah. It
Very
does
good
not
try.
get blinded. Oh, I'll do that.
Yeah, get rid of them as many as you can.
Okay. Sentis go. Yes, you can. Theridir.
Man, I'm so useful at range. So I'm just gonna pull out my longbow, I guess,
Okay.
and aim at the phoenix.
Uh, 15 does not hit.
Cool, cool, cool. Wow, even better.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Okay, I'm going to invoke this rune as a bonus action. And then just for funsies, I'll move over here. That's my turn.
Okay.
Someone cast Earthbind on this thing, please. I'm gonna multi-class just so I can learn Earthbind.
Just for this exact reason.
Yes, because I keep getting stuck doing ranged shit.
This entity is going to 10, 20. Gonna move to there. And you see, it seems to Gamesh. You and Mavzian are the only two who sees this. But it puts its hand on its chest, and you see its body seems to swell slightly. As it enlarges itself.
No, 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 no. We're not doing this. Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah.
This isn't good.
Balric.
First I'll start moving down those stairs.
Okay. You're not gonna slide off the edge?
Not today.
Okay.
And then I'll cast Moonbeam on the Phoenix.
Okay.
Oh wow, 2 1s. I was like 2. Is that possible?
Yeah, it also saves.
So 1 point of radiant damage.
Okay. 1 point of radiant damage. Yeah, the Moonbeam slams into it, but this entity is
Unfazed, basically.
unfazed. Is that the end of your go?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Mavzian is going to Do you have a weapon attack, Gamesh?
Yes, spiral dragon's quarterstaff.
It is a reach weapon, isn't it?
No, it's not
No.
reach though.
Okay.
Ranged weapons? No, I don't have any ranged weapons.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. As a bonus action, he's going to rally. He's going to choose you, Gamesh. You get 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
As he like pats you on the back, he says, "You got this," and is going to move here, still staying next to you, and it's going to make 2 attacks.
Uh-oh.
Misses. That's a nat 20.
Nice. They also got lava blood though.
And they do. It is going to take 6 points of damage.
From his crit?
Oh. Sorry. 11 points of damage from his crit.
Okay, at least it's double digits.
And he is going to take... six points of damage. That is the end of his go. The Phoenix. The Phoenix is going to fly through you, Gamesh, and Mavzian. Turn. So each of you are going to take 7 for you, Gamesh, and 8 for Mavzian.
7 for me.
Yep, it's then going to fly through Gamesh. I mean, not Gamesh, Belric. Belric, you take 6 points of fire damage. I was reading what type of die it was that I had to roll. It then is going to strike once against Gamesh and once against Belric. It's going to use its beak against Belric. And as a bonus action, Mavzian moves to take the blow. To give a disadvantage, at least. Okay, that was a 12 and a nat 20. So it's going to hit you with a 25 to hit, Belric. I mean, not Belric, Gamesh. I'm tired.
Okay.
And then I'll roll that damage first. That is going to be 12 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And you are on fire.
As I am.
And Belric, I'm going to... you take an additional 11 points of fire damage because you've been on fire for the past 2 turns.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
I forgot about it, too. And so now it gets a Fiery Talons attack against you. Straight roll, it's going to miss. And then from there, it's going to fly through Faradir. That is going to be 1 point of fire damage. It's going to fly through Seer and Senti. Seer is going to take 4 points of fire damage. Senti, 4 points of fire damage. And then it flies vertically upwards. It flies through all of your spaces. You just feel the heat of this Phoenix moving through your area. Every flammable object that is not being worn or carried immediately lights up. All of the bushes, any grass on the ground that are near you that this creature moves through, immediately is... yeah, it is on flames. On fire.
Mav is a tiefling, right?
He is.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Oh yeah, the Phoenix also takes damage from my Moonbeam.
Okay, yeah. 4 points of fire. Senti. Jesus.
Nice.
It has to save again, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's gonna take the damage.
Senti needs a con for her Halo spores.
That is a save.
And always is.
Yeah, this creature has a
One
lot
of
of
these
has a lot of
days,
con.
it won't be.
So it's currently 40 feet up above Seer and Senti. Gamesh.
Does it take an action to put myself out?
It does.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay.
Then bonus action, I'm a quicken spell.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Animate Objects.
Wonderful.
I'm going to summon attack plus hit strength. Yeah, I hate reading it on Roll20. Let me see if they have the. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Better, I'm going to summon 10 tiny. I'm gonna animate 10 tiny rocks from where my erupting earth came out.
Okay.
And then their order is going to be to attack this magma elemental.
I'm not gonna get tokens for those.
That's fine.
I will just use this as a swarm of them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, because he can technically walk through their area anyway. Because he's more than 2 sizes bigger.
Oh yeah.
So they go at the end of my turn. I'm pretty certain on that one. Double check. Mental command. IP using. And ISP, since they would float. Wait, where's the under your control until it's bonus. As a bonus action, you can command a spell the creatures within 5 feet. You can command all of them at the same time, but you can command each one during its next turn. So, what? Yeah, where's the saying it up to? I don't. It doesn't say if I roll for them or not. Alright, what? So you want them to just go after my turn?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's not saying. So they'll get 8, so it's 10 attacks.
It's as a bonus action, you can command any creature you made with the spell if the creature is within 500 feet of you. You can command any of all of them at the same time, issuing the same command to each one.
Yeah, so I'm guessing. Yeah, after my turn. So, all right. I have these in here somewhere. Okay. Tiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So let's see how this goes. Public. 16 to hit. Sure that. I'm not sure actually.
Misses.
Misses. Okay. 26 to hit.
Hits.
Alright, that's 5 points of damage. Ignore the force damage. That wouldn't apply here.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Hits.
Alright, another 5, so that's 10 so far. Another 19
Hits.
for another 5,
Oh my
so
God.
15.
At least it's consistent.
Yeah.
Hits.
Wow. For 20. 18.
Just hits.
Alright, 25. Wow, why is it... Wow, that's crazy. All these ones. Alright, at least it changed.
And then misses though.
Yeah. So it's
So many
25.
7s and 5s.
Right.
In
Well,
the
the
same
7...
spots.
Well, the 7 is a flat static number. That's not going to change.
Still,
And that doesn't apply, but yeah.
Hits.
20. Alright, so that's 6 out, so that's 25, so that's 31. 36.
Damn.
And that misses.
Yeah.
So how many of those did hit?
The majority of them.
Yes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, this they have health, right?
Yeah, that's how I was.
No, they're immortal.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
roll once, so I don't have to roll 10 times for this.
Okay.
Each takes 10 points of damage.
All right, so 7 of them are at half health. I gotcha. I'll put it here, I guess.
Okay.
Alright,
It's at the end of your go.
yeah, that should be it for me.
It's gonna swoop Seer.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Surprise, surprise.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Kill me. I dare you.
Bet.
Power move. Love it.
16 points of fire damage.
Worst case, I just have to make a new character.
And then it's going to fly over here.
No, you'll die in real life too, actually.
That's the secret part.
Seer, it is your turn.
How far away is it from me?
Currently it's 40 feet up again. So,
So is it
Why?
within 60 feet of me?
it's within 65 feet. You're 15 feet away. If you move 10...
I move.
Yeah. Yep, it's just within 60 feet.
First things first, I'm going to use my bonus action to use unsettling words, which is not something I think I've ever done before. So here's that. I'm going to roll a d6, and then whatever save it makes next, it has to subtract that d6, whatever that is.
Oh,
It's a 6!
Ooh, nice.
okay. Yeah, you unsettle it with your words. What do you say?
Oh god, I don't know.
In a language that
You're
it
a
understands.
Oh,
I don't know if it has to understand language, but I was like,
I don't think it does.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't, because it's my bardic inspiration, essentially. What do I say to it? I don't know. What's unsettling for a giant bird made out of fire that technically, mythologically speaking, cannot die?
I bet
You're looking
money you're
dim as hell.
cold-blooded.
Your flames look dull.
Wow, that's the best you can do.
You're playing.
I've never insulted a firebird before.
No, that was my insult to the firebird.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
She. I was like, oh, shots fired. I was like, damn.
Like, alright. Guess I'll cry.
Senti.
I've decided to become toxic and to bully my fellow players.
First
that's
PvP.
There's first P. There we go.
Player versus player, but not character versus character.
This. Oh no.
Yeah, me and Liz meet up IRL and throw hands.
Yeah, we make like the
We're the
7-hour
same. We're
drive.
like the same height. It's honestly an even fight. Who knows who's
Yeah.
gonna win?
There you go.
Make your bets now, everybody. We'll film it.
Hell yeah.
You had to film it. That's part of
We
the
can't
session.
upload it to YouTube though. We'll get banned.
Yeah, that's the next session. Just you two fighting.
Yeah, we'll live stream it on Twitch.
4
and also
hours
get
of us
banned from
fighting.
Twitch.
We just fist fight for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then after that, your characters fight each other to the death.
Yeah.
Verdier would win.
I wouldn't though, because you could just be away from me and hit me from afar.
that is also a very
Seer
valid.
could kick Faradier's ass because you can cast fly on yourself and then just hit me with magic missile until I die.
I can also reduce you.
Exactly. I'm borderline useless at range.
The issue is like that one turn you do get in range.
I'm
Yeah.
going to...
Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
Should I go big?
I mean,
Wait,
put it this way.
hold
Put it this way. We're in the middle of our long rest. So once this rest is over, we get our stuff back anyway.
on. Okay, well, in that case, it's just within 60 feet of me. Let's go ahead and use my 7th level spell slot on a disintegrate. So
Oh,
13d6 plus 40. I should use it.
Disintegrate the bird!
you disintegrate
That's
at the bird.
80. That is
Ooh.
80 damage. I
Um,
don't remember what type of damage it is.
I think it's
force.
necrotic.
Yeah, it's force.
It's for
Oh, I thought it was necrotic. Damn.
I am
Okay.
Now finger
crushing this bird into
finger
dust.
finger of death is necrotic.
Ah.
Okay.
Legendary resistance.
So makes a dex saving throw.
Oh.
It passes.
Oh, man. I was gonna give it disadvantage. Oh, well.
Do you want to give it disadvantage?
I mean, if it's not too late,
Yeah. Yeah, I can roll disadvantage.
sure.
That's a nat 1. Uses uses another legendary resistance.
God
Hell
damn it.
yeah.
Okay. if
We're
it-
burning through
if
him,
it-
though.
What is it? What happens?
As long as we're burning through 'em.
I think it's just a full out miss. If I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
Yeah, full out
I
miss.
think so,
Nothing
too.
happens. Yeah, that's the only
I think that
problem
was
with
its last
disintegrate.
resistance.
So is one
But
more.
like,
Oh, well, that's sad.
Yeah, it's
that's
not
what. Hey,
insane
look.
at
When
all.
it does hit, though, it packs a wallop when it does hit.
Yeah.
Plus 40.
Listen, I've made it use a legendary resistance this round, so that's success.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly.
And I still have my 8th level spell slot, so
Disintegrate again.
yeah. But more powerful this time.
Okay. Senti.
Disintegrate becomes my new magic missile.
Basically,
Senti's go now.
can't come back after you if it's dust.
That's what I like about it.
All right, be right back.
I have an idea of what Senti's going to try to do, and I'm excited.
I am too.
Yes.
Yes.
This thing is really fucking annoying.
It's the reason why I cast Disintegrate.
Um.
Don't forget whatever it's, Oh!
What saving throw is this again? This is a intelligence. That's a failure.
Legendary resistance.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't. Hold up. Let me see. The creature's intelligence and charisma become 1. It has a high charisma, but going down 1 point in intelligence is not that bad.
You're just 2 intelligence?
Yeah, it's not a smart bird.
Hey,
Stupid
phoenixes-
fucking bird.
Yeah, phoenixes aren't smart.
Acting on
It is
instinct
going to
and
use a
violence
legendary
alone.
resistance on that. Just because that's not fun. It uses his last legendary
Hey.
resistance.
This bird is no fun.
Yeah, we got it. Now Sierra can 8th level disintegrate.
Uh-huh.
I'll give it disadvantage again.
Doesn't it get all of its legendary resistances back once its turn rolls around, though?
No.
Legendary
No,
actions.
that's actions.
Oh, I will.
Legendary-
Yes.
That's why it's really important to burn through the resistances.
Yeah.
Legendary
Great. 8th level disintegrate coming right up.
Fair
Yeah, they
dear.
come back after a long rest.
Alright, this thing is still 40 feet up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How's this looking?
It's taking some damage. A lot of damage.
It's like it's not looking great.
It's not bloodied yet, but it's taking damage.
Okay. So, how far down are these stairs here? How sheer of a cliff is this?
Well, it's a 15-foot drop.
Hmm.
How tall is Faraday right now?
So,
16 feet.
Yeah,
could
16.
I just kind of do just a
Hello.
big old leap over here?
Yeah.
Just do a big jump and take some damage.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What's your strength?
A lot.
What's your
23.
strength? 23. Yeah, you can jump 23 feet. So basically there.
Amazing. Yeah, I'll do there, and then move 1 more forward and do my attacks on it.
Go ahead and just roll me an acrobatics check first.
Okay.
$14. That's enough. Yeah, you're not gonna take any damage from that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you get next to them. That hits. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it's about to die.
Yeah, okay.
Makes absolutely no sense how much damage she does.
Okay. I have to actually hit, though, and then I do good damage.
It's not dead.
Okay, that's my turn.
No action surge.
I mean, how bad is it looking?
It's on the brink. Like, it's really hurt. But also, just so you know, you do take... so that's that. That's that. That's that. Plus that. You take 30 points of fire damage.
30 with a 0?
Yes, 30 points of fire damage.
Ouchie.
As with every hit through this obsidian, almost like plate mail that this creature has, its blood is magma.
You know, I'm not gonna be able to hit this phoenix anyway, so I'm just gonna action surge. Why not?
Okay.
I might as well.
Hits. You take 4 points. 16 misses.
Alright, well, I got 1 more hit in.
Yeah, it's looking really rough.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay.
I think a solid 108 damage is pretty decent for a round.
Yeah.
Yeah, it automatically becomes unenlarged. Generally after the first hit. Which is annoying. It will climb the rest of the wall. Getting up to the top, it is going to make 2 attacks against Faradir.
Alright, bring it on.
Reaction, it's going to have disadvantage as you're next to your ally. First attack is going to miss. It's only a 15. Second attack is normal, and that is going to hit you. That is a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 10 points of slashing and 4 points of fire damage.
Okay.
That's the end of its go. Belric.
I'm just gonna cast another Ice Storm at it.
My
Okay.
health bar is being weird. It shows 191, but my character sheet is 142.
That is a
Yeah.
success.
Montu.
Roll20 is having trouble.
It's having a day. It'd be like that.
Anything else, Belric?
Does it take an action to put out the fire on myself?
It does.
Okay, then that'll be it for my turn.
You also do take 1 point of fire damage. That was at the start of your turn.
Oh, okay.
He is... He's gonna hit it. He's gonna try, at least. That's gonna hit. For sure. Okay, he does take 4 points of fire damage. But you see your ally, the Knight of Last Honors, swings his longsword, slicing in through the entity's midsection, sending spurts of magma across his pristine armor, burning through ever so slightly. But Mavzir kills it. He is then going to use a rally. He's going to, as a bonus action, he is going to give... Actually, he's going to move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He gets there. Seer, you have 5 temporary hit points. And he looks towards you, Belric, and points towards the Phoenix. Make a javelin throw. As he commands you. That is going to hit the Phoenix. Okay. A little bit of damage. Never can go wrong with that. It's the end of his turn. Phoenix goes. The Phoenix is going to go into and through Seer. Take 5 points of fire damage, Seer.
So no more temporary hit points.
Yep. And then is going to try and beak attack you. Mavzir is going to run in as a reaction and impose disadvantage for that first attack. 18 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. And then the claw strike against you as well. That is 17 to hit.
I'm going to cast Shield as a reaction, so that my AC is 18 and it doesn't hit.
Okay. Very nice. You're going to take a total of 14 points of fire damage. You are on fire.
Nice.
Also, since it is through Senti's area, Senti, you take 5 points of fire damage. He entered into it. 7 points of fire damage to him. It's going to move through Belric. Belric, you take 5 points of fire damage. Moves through Gamesh and Faradir. Gamesh 2, Faradir 5, and then soars straight up.
Since he used Halo Spores, it needs a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Con saving throw is gonna be. It's actually gonna fail. It's a 13.
You said, how many points of damage did that take?
2. And then I think Faradir took 5.
Yep.
Okay. A little bit of damage. Okay. That's the end of its go. Gamesh.
Okay. How high up is it?
40 feet. I'm trying to keep it consistent.
All right. This always good to make sure. I will. Man, I'm going to. Let me see something about my meta magics really fast. If I hold an action to cast a spell, can I still apply my meta magics to it?
Say it again.
If I were to hold my action to cast a spell, would I still be able to use my meta magics? I don't think it says I can't.
Can you read out meta magic? How that works?
Yeah, you gain the ability to twist spells to suit your needs. You gain 2 of the following meta magic options. A lot of them is this when you cast a spell. Yeah, it doesn't actually say on your turn. It says when you cast a spell. For most of them, because they all have different criteria for what they qualify for. Yeah, but all of them just say when you cast a spell. That has a casting time.
Yeah, I'd say you would be able to do it.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to move. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll go here. I'm gonna hold my action to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp when the phoenix is within 10 feet of the ground.
Okay. And if
And
you
then
go,
yeah. Since the spell technically hasn't gone off yet, as a bonus action, I'll just command the stone to half line just to dash towards the phoenix and surround it. So maybe the coax it to come to the ground.
okay. It will fly through them, and it's heading straight for Seer. It goes into Seer again. As it swoops, it's going to do 7 points of fire damage.
Is it within the ground? Within 10 feet of the ground?
It is.
Okay.
So your effect goes off before it gets an attack.
Okay. Okay. I haven't cast a spell in a good while. DC 18 strength save.
Oh, 17.
Ah, nice. Okay, it is now considered restrained.
It is immune to restraint.
Ah!
It takes the force damage, right?
Yeah, it still takes the damage, so
Yeah.
the 5 bludgeoning and...
You get the sense this creature can go through an inch-wide space. It is fire. Can't stop fire. Very, very good attempt, though.
Damn it.
It is going to claw Seer. Nat 20.
Nice.
I'll take that hit instead.
You'll take it?
Wait. Seer, how bad do you look?
I have 48 hit points left.
Okay, I'm not gonna take it, because I still need to give it disadvantage on its save for... Okay.
You're not taking the Faraday?
No, I'm not.
Put it on Gamesh.
But it would use my reaction.
Oh.
And I need to use my reaction for whatever spell Seer casts. I'm just hoping it does less than 48 damage.
You take 26 points of fire damage.
No.
Uh-huh.
I'm so mad because there's immune to restrained.
That's only second degree burns, you know?
28 fire damage.
It then soars straight up.
Wait, why does this say 41? That's not...
That's the end of its legendary action. Seer. At the start of your turn, you are on fire. Take 8 points of fire damage.
Hang on. Eight points of fire damage. Alright, I am at 12 HP, guys.
Oof.
I am on fire. How does this phoenix look?
It's looking okay.
Yeah, we haven't really hit it that much.
Okay, and it's out of legendary resistances,
Yes.
as far as we're aware, at least. Okay, another bonus action. Unsettling words.
Okay.
So is it another 6? It has to subtract 6 from the next save that it makes.
Nice, nice. Fuck yeah.
And I guess I'll just use my 8th level spell, because why not, right?
Okay.
And it has disadvantage on the save.
And it is going to be disintegrate, because obviously.
Disadvantage on the save.
With a
Disadvantage
-6.
-6.
Yep.
That is okay. That would have been a 9, but it is an 8.
95 points of force damage.
Oh my gosh. That spell's so ridiculous, yo.
Now someone put me out.
It is bloodied. You can see the embers starting to fade across the creature. And it looks worried.
Oh, it should be worried.
Chose
Such
the
a
wrong
good
fucking
spell.
side.
End of your go, Seer.
Yeah, wait, no. Can I... It's 40 feet above me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you wouldn't produce any opportunity attacks.
Okay, I'm just gonna... And the stairs are... I'm just gonna get down here. Just gonna run away. I mean, it's painful.
I believe it is.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to use its last legendary action. And it's going to fly 120 feet up, straight up.
Oh, I was gonna try to run.
You watch as this
Coward!
large, fiery bird just flaps its wings one time and then soars.
So it's 160 in the air now.
Yeah, it is far, far away at this point.
Time for my longbow.
Senti.
In a land far, far away.
In a sky far, far away.
Far,
If you have
far
anything-
away.
If you have anything that'll hit Cincy, anything. 160. It's really far out there. Nah, I think magic missile is like what, 120? Damn, I don't have anything that can get that far out. Oh, I might. Well, how far away can you summon your dragon? Oh, so 120, yeah.
Seer is fucked up, so.
Yeah, healing
I'll be
seers.
fine.
I mean, but
12 hit points, shut up!
It's fine.
It's not fine!
I only dared the DM to kill me.
And I'm trying.
and I'm trying. And I'm trying.
I expect nothing less.
Yeah, but I mean, if you don't have anything else you can do, I mean, I guess healing's always a solid option. She's going to say she doesn't care, or she's going to say no, don't worry about it. So it's a choice you have to make.
Yeah.
It's so tempting to not, like... I'm okay. I'm still around 60. I'm just below half.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's like severely fucked up.
Yeah, if you're gonna heal somebody, he'll see her. If you're gonna heal anybody, he'll see her. Or you could put her out. She is on fire.
Yeah. That would also be helpful.
Millions earth and grass, you let me down.
I'm sorry. This thing.
Yeah, look, it makes perfect sense. It's fully logical.
If you want to know,
Yeah.
it's immune to being grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, or stunned.
Like,
Nice.
honestly, look,
Yeah.
I kind of knew some of those, but I was like, Gamesh doesn't. So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, the Phoenix is very interesting. The one thing about the character sheet that I find odd is it's how dumb it is.
I usually, if something has legendary actions and resistances, I just assume it's immune to a bunch of shit.
Yeah, that's typically how it goes, but you
Yeah.
never know sometimes.
Yeah,
It is.
I have seen some stat blocks where something has like no immunities and a bunch of other abilities. I'm like, that's strange.
Okay, end of Senti's go. Pat the fire.
Alright.
You're not on. Oh, you pat Zero?
Yes, here.
Okay. It is an action to do so, so you wouldn't be able to heal.
Yeah, she knows.
Okay, just make sure. Yep.
Good healing word if you have that. I don't know if you have that prepared though.
Don't think so.
Rip.
Faradir.
Okay, so how tall is this boulder?
About 5 feet.
Okay. So would it be then 15 feet to get up on it?
No, it'd just be 10 feet to get up there.
Okay. So I get up there. Oops. Difficult to arrange. And then can I just scale this? I don't know.
You have
What are the limits of my
Here's the
Get
thing,
the
you have a
climbing
climbing speed.
I do have a climbing speed.
So-
That's true.
It's just normal movement. So you are easily able to scale it.
Wonderful.
Oh, that
And-
longbow.
So since I am large,
Yes.
And in charge.
would it technically be within normal range of my longbow?
Yeah.
Because the range is 150.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
Isn't a longbow 180?
No, it's 150, 600.
But yeah, it would definitely be within that range.
Wonderful. So I didn't want to go for disadvantage.
Nice.
Hey!
That's gonna hit. And this is a magical longbow.
Yeah. Not amazing damage, but that's alright.
17's better than
At
nothing.
least it hit.
Yeah, it does hit. That hits as well.
Nice. 16. So 35.
Hits.
No, 33. 48.
Okay. It's on the cusp.
Oh man. I can't do anything else.
You
Damage
see
wise?
this flaming bird as it's soaring up higher and higher in the air. You see the fires are flickering out as it goes higher and higher.
I did it. You're so close.
Belric.
Well, as a bonus action, I'm just gonna second wind, because why not?
Okay.
You know, I might as well. Okay. Not great, but that's fine.
Anything from you, Belric.
Wait, no, second wind isn't that. It's a d10 plus my fighter level, so it would be 8 plus 14. Which is 22.
Two.
Hell yeah.
I should not roll a hit die when I do that, because that is incorrect.
Yes.
Yeah. You're really shortchanging yourself when you do that.
Yeah, a lot of health you're missing out on.
Okay, back up to 159. Not bad.
Belric.
Okay, I'm gonna move on up the stairs. Then I'll Misty Step 30 feet up in the air and toss like 2 javelins that long range.
Okay.
Ooh, I love the combo. Okay.
That one's
Oh
gonna
no,
be-
one. No, it misses. No.
Yeah, those miss. You fall back to earth.
And then you take fall damage.
Okay. You land back on the ground, not with a heavy thud as your feather fall from Senti.
Oh yeah. Oh, nice.
Faradir! And he points upwards. You can see Mavzir points out one good shot you have left. Make an attack roll.
What?
All
what's it?
right.
Oh, Faraday. Oh yeah, Faraday. Duh. Okay.
That hits.
16.
As Mavzir points to a spot, Faraday, you can see a section of brighter flame, giving you a nice big target. You take one last arrow, pull the string back, and fire it straight in the air. 150 feet upwards. It connects, and you see a burst of flame. You see all of a sudden the color that seems to dwell in like lower for a moment and then explodes outward as a 60-foot space actively just explodes in the sky, almost like a giant fiery firework. And then suddenly small bits of ash hit the ground in front of you, Faradir.
Oh god, flashbacks.
You see a small section of cinder seems to just form a small egg-shaped pile in front of you.
In front
Do
of
we know-
me?
Do we know?
Oh, new pet.
Do we know what this is?
Make a history check.
I will do that as well.
Please tell me we add a phoenix now.
I
Please tell
want
me.
egg.
It's either a pet or an omelet. One or the other.
Pet.
It's
Does Seer know what it is?
Seer,
Oh,
do
do
you
you
want to
want
make
me
a
to
hit?
check?
Do you want to make a history check, Seer?
I would love to. I have advantage
Laura's
on
like,
those.
somebody know what it is.
Anybody?
Advantage 19.
That's so funny.
Gamesh, you never heard of the legends. They are not prevalent where you come from. Faradir, you have a hint of... There's something about phoenixes. They're known about life and death, like a cycle of a fiery death and rebirth. Don't know the details of it. Seer, you've heard the myths and legends of phoenixes. How they are ever present and immortal. Whenever they die, they always are reborn of their ashes. Okay, as that happens, you hear some rustling, and you see Mavzir goes over towards the tower where his allies are, looks inside. Oh! And you see pulls out the strange iron cylinder and chucks it inward.
Can I pick up the thing that fell? Do we know it's an egg? Or no?
Well, I would say that it's probably like it's
One
Rebirth.
moment, please.
I guess.
I want to put it in my pocket.
Well, let's
Pocket egg.
I think it's a pretty big egg though.
I have big pocket.
Currently, yes, you do.
Faraday
more.
has the biggest pockets.
I think
I have a
Phoenix-
portable hole.
Oh yeah, you do have the
I could
portable.
put it in my infinite pocket.
The bird
Um,
wakes up.
Yeah, it is an egg-shaped cinder. So it just looks like kind kind of just like ashes and cinder. It's very strange.
It's like a burnt egg. This one looks like a burnt egg. Like a hot coal.
Can I pick it up, or does it like crumble?
1 second. There's something going on.
How dare there be other things going on?
A burnt chicken nugget, but we still love it.
Okay. You see he throws this small little iron ball that expands rapidly, and you hear some noise. As he says, I caught something. Okay.
Do we know that the...
Gamesh.
So do we know that the rest of the people are in this one? In this little crumble section?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay. So if I were to cast animate objects, would that be enough to start freeing people, or would no?
Oh,
'Cause
definitely.
it would be? Okay, then I'll cast animate objects on that area and get up the more bigger pieces.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, use another, and then I'll convert spell slots into level spell slot. I mean, spell points into sorcery points into a spell slot. One of these days I'll get the words.
So Gamesh, do you go up to see what Mavzir caught?
Oh, sure.
Okay. You move over next to Mavzir as he says, I've caught something. And what you see is a strange sight, as this is what you see. It looks like walking active lava.
It's a little guy!
It's a large creature, as tall as
Little guy!
Faradar is right now, but it's currently wrapped around and restrained in this strange ball.
I love it. Look at that face.
Gamesh, you hear it begin to speak Terran. It says, free me now or I will scorch all of you.
I'll respond in Terran. You're alone. That's not happening.
Yes, it is. Free me now.
What are you doing here?
You see it bends and stretches. Its molten hide seeming to like almost bend and threaten to break the iron bands around it. It doesn't seem to answer. It's angry and wants out.
Okay.
Why don't you just calm down? If you answer the questions we have, you can be let go.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
$16.
You see it. The iron bands slowly begin to not stretch as far, as it seems to relax ever so slightly, but not a lot.
What are you doing here?
Searching.
For what?
It looks up to the sky where the phoenix exploded. Bird.
Alright, well. Did Garstal want it?
It snarls at you.
Take that as a yeah. Alright. I look at Mav. They were here in search of the bird.
Looks back to the pile of ash. Well, at least we know.
Yeah. You don't really need this one anymore, do you?
He shakes his head.
Alright. Like I said, no need to keep you. But you're not staying here, you're going back to where you came from.
And I'll cast banishment.
Yeah, you banish it. It's gone. With that, I'm going to end initiative. As the lava elemental disappears, you see Mav goes into the tower as you begin helping remove the rocks and rubble.
Yeah. After a minute, I'll start using magic and stuff to expedite the process.
The creature was not able to kill any of the trapped individuals in the tower.
Oh, good.
It was close.
Since you look for body, I mean, our allies.
They are alive. They will, have massive injuries, but they're alive. Faraday, do you wish to pick up the cinder?
Yeah.
Okay. You touch it, and the second you do, you are... Oh my god.
Burned.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
You take 29 points of fire damage.
Ouchie!
As it still seems to have that intense heat. However, it's currently in your hands. What do you do?
I'm gonna put it back down.
Okay, you put it back down.
I'm just gonna stand there and let it burn through my hands. I don't know. I'll just kind of hover my hand near it every minute or so and until it feels like it's cooled down a little.
You wait a long enough time to realize it's never going to cool down.
Hey, see.
Can I
Oh, go ahead.
scoop it into my portable hole?
Give me 1 second.
Okay. Also, how big is it?
It's pretty big, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, the phoenix egg is like the size of an average human torso. If I'm not mistaken. It's not just a little. It's not like an ostrich egg. This is supposed to be pretty fucking big.
It's like, imagine if an elephant laid an egg.
I mean, because the creature is technically
Elephant-sized.
Yeah, it's a huge creature.
So elephant calves, but inside of an egg.
Medium, large, huge. No, it's technically gargantuan. My bad. Technically gargantuan creature.
So a baby giraffe-sized egg.
Basically, it's really fucking huge.
Good night, Gamesh.
Nighty night.
You all realize that this small 5-pound egg-like cinder that is constantly burning. Theodor, you are able to softly knock it into your portable hole.
No, I decided I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, you're not? What are you doing with it then?
No, we're gonna put it back to the elemental plane of fire.
Oh, how are you doing that?
I think Gamesh said he was gonna do it.
Okay. Well, then we can save that for next session.
Yeah.
So as you
We're not
stand
gonna
here-
keep it though, because it's cruel and unsafe.
I mean, you could have had a pet.
I'll find a different pet. I traveled too much to have a pet anyway.
Well, as you all
We got a
figure
cat
out-
or something up in the mountains.
get a flying cat.
Yeah.
So, love Tressums. As you all
I do love Chestnuts. They're amazing.
wait on this situation to be resolved with the egg of the Phoenix, we're gonna end the session there tonight. Thank you all for playing and fighting the Phoenix. I didn't expect it.
It's the first Phoenix I've ever fought, I think. Or first Phoenix I fought in a long time. I think I fought one a long, long time ago. In a different game.
Well, I hope it was pretty good. They generally
Yeah.
don't do a lot of damage, but they have a lot of fire. So,
They're annoying.
yeah. The fact that you had 120 feet of movement is wild. Yeah. But, anyways, I gotta